Hey friends, welcome back to the channel, NickPixelTV. I just thought of something that could be helpful for you guys. Guys like Bellhopper, guys like Tin Man Saws, guys like Buck and Billy Ray. Anybody that's working in a workshop that you have to mount your cameras and mount your lights. I was actually just looking at my lights and I was like, people might want to know how to mount their lights or creative ways to do so. So in my live stream the other night, I was talking about like these kind of mounts right here, these little cold shoe mounts that you can pick up. They're really inexpensive, really cheap. And even guys like Jay Daniels, he picked up these small rig mounts that he's used before. So I always have these clamped to my desk, and I was just looking at them. I was like, I thought I should make a video. So we're gonna run out to the workshop real quick because I think that's where these are used probably the most, or it could be most helpful. And I'm gonna show you guys some ideas on that. We're gonna take this mount out, this little ball mount. We're gonna take these two mounts out. We'll take a little cold shoe mount out, and let's grab some lights, because the one thing about cell phone lighting is they break down in low light. You might even be noticing right now, because we are filming on a cell phone, that even though I have the lights on here, the dark shadows and the darkness could be a little bit pixelated. So let's head out to the shed real quick. I want to show you this. I think it's going to be really helpful. Stay tuned. It's only like 15 degrees. Get the lights on out here. Let's get in here and show you something here real fast. So it's about 16 degrees. And I'll show you guys how I have my stuff set up. Let's just set this camera here over here. This could be perfect, having the chainsaw there. So when you're in a small shop, the one big thing that, like, I bought this Husky table, it's adjustable. It's really tough to get the right angles, because if you have a tripod, the legs stick out, you bump into it. If you're filming and you're working over top of a workbench, the camera's facing your back. So it's hard. You either get a small tripod and you set it on your workbench, but you need the workbench space. You got to have lighting. You want to have lighting coming down. If you want to see how dirty this carburetor is and you want to pull this motor apart and you want to film that, it can be tough. So one of the things you can do, and I want to show you some stuff, is actually really, really easy. I know that Tin Man Saws, he has like a similar setup to me, where he has like a shelf up top with some chainsaws up top, a nice little 2x4, and then a workbench. If I had a choice in building a garage and I had the space, I would knock the wall out a little further and have my workbench set up as an island. This way, you could have a tripod on the other side and you're not just like staring at the wall. But this is a great setup. It's a common setup. I have a small space as well, so I thought I'd show you this. So, with these little mounts that I showed the other day, you can just run a screw through them. I got a screw here. You could take a screw, and you can see I have a mount here already. So I'll mount one. Maybe you have a couple camera angles. This is pretty cheap. And we'll just run this in over here for now. So not be running too far. The battery's about dead in this. These freaking Makita bits, they stick like crazy. So now you put a couple mounts up. That one's a little loose. This one's tight. This one's crooked. It doesn't really matter. But you put a couple mounts up. You can move them around when you want to. You can reuse the spots you put them in, and you can take things like, let's just say this cold shoe mount from Small Rig, which is adjustable. It's really small, so if you have a cold shoe mount thing, you can just slide this in here. And let's just say that, let me loosen that up. Oh, is it cold out here? I can't seem to get that. Oh, this is not tight enough. There we go. Let me just pop that in. There we go. Tighten this down. Now, if that was tight, it wouldn't be spinning around like that. But let's just say that that's there. Boom, you got your mount. You can mount it sideways. You can mount it down. It's a ball mount. You can screw anything on there. So if you take this light here and you say, you know, maybe you put the light on first, but anything quarter 20, you pop your light on. You can go there, set it up. Now you have a light. And I have LED lights mounted underneath, but they're not bright enough. Cell phones buckle under low light pressure. Low light pressure, under low light. So that's where you want to increase your lighting, especially when you're trying to film something. So these are great. These Small Rig clamps, wind them all the way out. They grab a 2x4 perfectly. We mount this one right here, squeeze that in real fast. Now you got this adjustable arm you can do anything you want with. So maybe we mount another light. Let's just take this light. This is one of my favorites. We'll screw this on here. This light has different colors. It's full RGB, and this is a great light. So we'll take this light here and we'll say, oh, we're gonna work on this chainsaw. Let's set this up here out of the way. Let's get some good lighting. Now I don't have this thing tight, but it's getting tighter now. There we go. So we got the light there. Let's turn that on. You're gonna see a big difference here in a second. Boom. Now we got lights right above this dirty carburetor and chainsaw. Now we want to mount a camera and we're going to film with our phone. Well, the hardest part is when you're filming over the workbench, if you have a tripod, you're trying to figure out angles, you're trying to hold it, you're filming by yourself. Now you got this extra arm. So what I did was I took the ulanzi mount that I talk about all the time, took the ulanzi mount, popped that on the bottom. Don't be afraid to film upside down, because if you film upside down, you can flip it in post. So however you film, as long as you get the right angle and your phone's locked in the orientation of horizontally, so you don't get like vertical video, you can mount the phone any which way you want. So let's grab this arm here, because we're going to work on this chainsaw. We can get it out of the way if we want. Let's tighten that down. Boom, we got an arm to play with to help you out. So I know that we're going to film over this chainsaw, so maybe I want this a little bit closer. Move this in here. We got our phone. We can pop our phone. Now you can put the phone any way you want. Let's loosen this up here. Slide this in here like this. Boom. Grab our ulanzi mount. Now the phone's in there. It's snug. It's secure. You're good to go. Now we can move this arm and say, hey, let's go over here and let's film. Oh, let's see here. Let me just move this around here. Let's film this phone right here. We want to get this nice camera angle right there. We lock that down. Boom, we're good to go. So now we have our shot. We can bring the saw over. This is almost perfect. If I had room for myself, that would be helpful. It is cold out here tonight. It's 15 degrees. But boom, we got our shot. We can see what we're doing if we want to. We can start recording. We can start working on the saw. You got all this space. You got lighting. Maybe we get that out of the way of the light and we tilt the light a little bit. But now you have all your workbench space. It's very easy. When you have to move and you got to mount it somewhere else, you can mount it somewhere else. You can easily, if this drill has enough battery power left, take this out. I didn't tighten that one down, but we take this out. Look at these Makita bits. You can't even get the screw off of them. But now you take them out with you, use it somewhere else, take it with you on the go. You can undo your mount here. This is just a quick cold shoe mount, so you can just slide it out. You can leave your mount there if you want to. I'm going to take these with me. But I hope this was helpful to you. Just a quick video just to show you how to get a little bit better lighting and a little bit better camera angles when you're filming by yourself in a small space like this. I hope this was helpful to you guys. Many blessings. Keep your heads up. Keep rolling. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to get back inside. We'll see you in the next Pixel. Take care. Hey friends, sorry, little bonus footage for you, but I just thought of something. I came back down to edit this video. I wanted to show you something. So I also use this same mount with the small rig mount with a Joby iPad mount. So here's an iPad. You can adjust it, spin it around and adjust it. This is what I use for my iPad. Sometimes it's nice if you want to have notes on your iPad or something to go over and you want to have those on the screen, or maybe by the camera if you want to have some bullet points. You can just come over to the camera, and sometimes even outside when I live stream, this is what I use when I live stream with the iPad. I can just take this, connect it right up to the tripod. So like once I screw this down, I can use this for live streaming, I can use this for filming, I can use this just to put some notes that I want to remember when I'm talking about things. And this is a great versatile setup. You can move it down, you can tighten it to anything. So this is what I use for the iPad. I thought I'd share that with you guys. Very simple setup. I even use it actually, these mounts, same kind of clamps and ball mounts and everything I just showed you in the garage right here for my studio lights. So I can move those around and adjust those as well. So little bonus footage for you, couple ideas. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Take care, be well. We'll see you in the next one.